If you can consult with a lawyer, por el amor de Dios, háganlo.
Is this the immigration system fix that people had in mind when they voted? Do you think?
They are also racially profiling in doing this.
Every time I watch the show called The View, I always do my best to watch it on mute. Because these women, that's when they make the most sense. We have a new generation that is being misled. A new generation that is being misguided intentionally by a small group of people that get paid a lot of money to spread garbage leftist ideologies like this one. If you are watching this video, please remember, not everything has to be about race. Not everything has to be about gender. You don't need to use your sexual orientation to get ahead in life. You simply need to be good at something. Whatever that is, be good at something. You don't need people to have pity for you because you fit in a small minority, whatever that minority may be, for them to give you a job, for them to give you an opportunity. No. There's an old saying, be so good, they cannot ignore you. Be so damn good at what you do, they can't ignore you. Even if they don't like you, they can't ignore you. And if they ignore you, damn it, build your own table. That's right. Build your own table.
But, you know, this is the world we're in, so let's tackle it right now.
Yes.
U.S. Border Czar Tom Homan has started using ICE agents to conduct a nationwide raid and the U.S. military to carry out mass deportations of undocumented citizens. Now, he told ABC News Chief Global Affairs correspondent Martha Raddatz that this is just the beginning. Take a look.
Is this what we will see every single day, ending in what the president has promised is millions and millions being deported?
Yes, but you're going to see the numbers steadily increase, the number of arrests nationwide as we open up the aperture.
The estimates of perhaps those who have been convicted or arrested in the past, 700,000 to over 1 million. So after you do that, then you go after everybody who is there illegally.
If you're in the country illegally, you're on the table.
That's one thing President Trump changed about politics. You ask him a question, he's going to give you an answer. Similar to Tom Homan. You ask him a question, he said, yes, if you're in this country illegally, you're not safe. And honestly, any country you are in, if you do not have proper documentation to be in this country, you are not safe, even third world country. So the idea we see the left are losing their mind about President Trump's mass deportation plan, it's just ridiculous.
Is this the immigration system fix that people had in mind when they voted? Do you think?
Well, it's hard to tell at this table because no one voted for him. But I think
it's hard to tell at this table because no one voted for him, right? But this show is called The View because everybody has a different perspective. Everybody on this table has a different view. Yeah,
But the point here is that it's meant to be a PR campaign. So it's meant to scare people. Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing right now. Mm-hmm. And when you look at these flights where they are deporting people back to their origin nation, we don't know who they are. And that's where I'd like to see more transparency. If indeed, right now, everyone on these flights is a violent criminal, I think we can all agree everyone thinks they should leave the country. We were saying that this morning. It's common sense.
What do you mean if everyone in this flight is a violent criminal? If you already came to this country without proper documentation, you already violated the law of this country. So you are more concerned. So you want to see everybody in this flight, are they really criminals? But you're not that concerned when all these millions of people came to this country. You don't know who's who. But now that they are being deported, you want to know every single one of them. Make it make sense.
What was their crime? Because I think either you own the fact that these are all violent criminals and break down who these people are, what their crime was, and tell the American people, or tell us what they really are and let us have a healthy debate over the disagreement of how this is being carried out.
What? So you want a breakdown of every single person that is being deported? Over 11, almost 14 million people came to this country under Biden administration, came to this country illegally.
So 87% of Americans support deporting undocumented migrants who've committed crimes in this country. That's nearly a universal opinion that I think we stand by. 55% express some desire to see anyone who's here unlawfully leave. So that's a lot more split. But we should prioritize people like refugees. Right now, there's 1,600 Afghans who helped assist us in this war who are on pause under the Trump administration from coming in. Those are the people who need to come first, not economic migrants. We can't house everyone. We can't bring everyone here. But people who helped our country and are fleeing for their lives should always be able to have a place
Be
here.
protected. Yeah.
Wait, I don't disagree with you, but if you have an open border, you don't know who's coming. And now that it is a crisis, so now the people that are actually qualified to come here, to receive authorization to come here, you can't even get to them because you have to deal with the crisis first.
Because if you look at the numbers, yes, the number of immigrants that come from Mexico or of Mexican-born are the largest. But the next largest are Asians. 28% of them come. I don't think they walk across the southern border. I think they come by plane. The next largest are Europeans. I don't think they walk either. I'm just saying immigrants, right?
Oh, not undocumented, though.
A lot of them are undocumented.
What are we talking about here? Let's
But that's not the stat for being the
but a lot
Asians
of
are
them
the
come by
second
plane
most.
and then overstay their
And they
visas.
overstay their
that's what you mean.
visas. They overstay their visas.
This is not the same thing. You know, some people, I don't know if they want to play stupid or if they just that stupid. To open a border, to have 14 million people that just walk in, you don't know who's who, what their intentions are. So now you want to compare it with people that went through the legal systems. They got authorization to come here, whether it's visa, whatever that authorization may be. At least the government know they're here, they know who they are, they screen them. So now you want to put it on the same pile.
They're undocumented. The Europeans that come here that overstay their visas are undocumented, but they don't come across the southern border. So I think there's a very clear message as to what this president wants the look of a criminal migrant to look like, what an undocumented migrant. And I think that's racist.
Oh my God, yo. I knew she was gonna, the minute she mentioned Mexican, she mentioned Asian. I knew that's because for these liberals, everything must be about race, guys. I said it at the beginning of this video. Everything must be about race. What are we talking about? That's racist. These people talking about the Asian or whoever overstayed their visas, the government know who they are. The government know who they are. Therefore, in terms of national security, there is a risk that we know is not high compared to you don't know who's who from these 14 million people that walk in. No, they must be playing stupid because I don't think they're that stupid.
Let me
Oh my God. And then they have an audience that's clapping.
You know, you asked the question, is this what people voted for? I've actually seen some video this weekend of Latinos who voted for Trump crying because now their abuelas and their tios are getting deported.
Right.
I'm having a very hard time mustering up any sympathy for
said
those
that,
people.
yeah.
And look, I'm an immigrant. I know the desperation that it takes to leave your country. Amongst immigrants in particular, there is no doubt that we want anybody who had the opportunity to come to this great country and committed a crime, we want them punished, we want them deported to the fullest extent of the law. But a lot of good, hardworking people who are in our schools, who are our colleagues, who own houses and businesses here, who are the parents of U.S. citizen children, are getting caught up in this. Because
Any country you go to, you need proper documentation. The case she's trying to make right now is pure garbage. If you come here, you did not follow the legal steps, you violate the law of this country. The law is the law.
if you're an undocumented immigrant, if you've got a kid in school, if you've got a U.S. citizen school, let that school know. Give them a list of adults that can go pick up that kid if you are taken in. Have your documents ready. If you can consult with a lawyer, por el amor de Dios, háganlo. And all of those people crying right now and feeling bad by the way they voted, there's going to be another election in 2 years. And we're going to have to wait 2 years of pain. So if you want things...
And this is the brainwash she's trying to do right now. You see, she's trying to say, you see what's happening now? You can change it in 2 years. No, ladies. Lady, no, what's happening is exactly why the American voted for President Trump. And in 2 years, they're going to keep voting Republican. So now she's trying to make you question your decision if you voted for President Trump. Oh, in 2 years, you can fix that. No, lady, no, this is what the people voted for.
To change, get yourselves registered, get yourself active. There's no reason why we should be playing, rolling over and
If you're a
playing
lawful
dead.
citizen, if you're a lawful citizen,
Well,
you
of
can
course,
register
if you're a
to vote.
lawful
But
citizen, I'm
again,
not suggesting any legal person
Well, I
go
just
vote
think
illegally.
it's important to clarify that.
At first, I did my best to try to stay away from all these leftist ideologies, from all these conversation about wokeness. But when I see the young generation, how they are being misled, for me, as someone that used to drink the Kool-Aid, as someone that used to be fooled like them when I first came to this country, so that's why for me it is my responsibility truly to speak up against nonsense, to tell the people, listen, you are being fed bunch of BS. Please, por el amor de Dios, hágalo. Open the book, try to read, try to do your own research. Don't listen to these fools. Don't listen to these people because they are getting paid to lie to you intentionally, which I believe is evil. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And please give this video a thumbs up. It's going to help me with the algorithm so I can continue to fight wokeness, to fight left ideologies. And I see you in the next video. Stay safe.